successes and pride, and they pray, use me as you planned, not as I imagined.
Time for another adventure?
That effort alone never
May Veritas bless our journey.
Prophecy is not magic. It does not bypass process. It does not exempt you from discipline, sacrifice, or obedience. It reveals what is possible if you align with heaven. The fact that you are hearing these words right now is itself prophetic. Out of all the voices you could be listening to, you are here being reminded that you are among the chosen, and that the word over your life is alive. This is not entertainment. This is a summons. Fulfillment will not look the same for every chosen one. For some, it will mean leading visible movements. For others, it will mean transforming their bloodline, raising children with spiritual clarity, building businesses with integrity, healing the broken, speaking truth inside corrupted systems, or interceding in secret where no camera will ever see them. Do not despise a quieter assignment. In heaven's eyes, obedience in the hidden place can carry as much weight as obedience on a public stage. The measure is not visibility, the measure is faithfulness. Whatever shape your assignment takes,
That's the research center. Yvonne should be inside.
suddenly makes sense.
I see graffiti everywhere. The place must be stuffed with landbreakers. You gotta be super deluded to think you're safe with these blighted housemates.
Nothing was wasted. Even sins and failures when surrendered become testimonies that carry authority. The enemy
Indeed.
wanted those memories
But
to
we don't know how long Yvonne can hold out.
use them to
Tata is in bad shape. We can't afford to delay its repairs.
feel the weight of this truth. Prophecy over your life is
Let's
not
go.
waiting for a distant
The blight
future.
core on the front side of the research center has been exposed.
Every day you
Remove the
choose
blight
alignment,
and clear a
you
way
step
through the front
deeper
doors.
into it. Every day you choose compromise, you step away from it. Heaven is calling you to stop doubting the signs, to stop calling yourself crazy, to stop shrinking who you are just to make others comfortable. You are not just another soul passing through time. You are a carrier of something ancient,
Careful.
spoken long before you understood it, and meant to manifest in this generation. The uneasiness you feel when you try to live a normal life is proof that you were never designed for normal. The prophecy is real, and it is calling you higher. From this point forward, walk with the awareness that your steps are not random. The conversations you have, the places you go, the instructions you obey or ignore, all of them are threads in a greater tapestry. Stay sensitive, stay teachable, stay in the presence of God, where your spirit can keep receiving updates about what to do next. You are not late, you are not behind. As long as there
That's
is
the research center.
I see graffiti everywhere.
Indeed. But we don't know how long Yvonne can hold out. Top,
to carry it.
let's go.
Prophecy is real, and it has found you. The fire you survived, why your battles were harder than others chosen. Let me speak to the part of you that is tired and still standing. Many times, why is my life like this? Why does it feel like I get hit harder than other people? You look around and see others living casually, playing with life, making reckless choices, and somehow things seem to fall. Meanwhile, you try to do right, you try to seek God, and yet storms keep visiting your house. Hear me clearly. This is not because you are cursed. It is because you are carrying more weight in the spirit than you realize.
Now it'll no
The
longer
strongest
hurt
chosen
anyone.
ones are trained in fire, not comfort. Your story has
Ron,
included battles
I
you
really
did
wanted
not
to ask
ask
a
for,
question from the start.
pain
Did you make
did
those
not
drone
deserve.
bombers?
You faced spiritual attacks before you even had language to describe them.
Lady
As a
bombs?
child, you sensed darkness in places, felt unsafe around certain people, or woke up from heavy dreams. You were thrown into emotional and spiritual warfare long before you knew what warfare was. Look back at your family line. Very often, the strongest chosen one comes from a life full of patterns, broken marriages, addiction, poverty, sudden deaths, mental torment,
Are they affected by the
spiritual
dense
confusion.
activities? Stay sharp. I believe they have
Born
lost
into
their
a
minds.
battlefield, not a playground. And because you are the one called to break those cycles, that world has been intense. Generations of darkness do not surrender completely. When you decided, even unconsciously, that the dysfunction stops with you, the war escalated. Your relationships have likely carried unusual pain. People you trusted suddenly turned against you. Friends disappeared when you needed them most, poured love into the wrong hearts, and they shattered you in return. Sometimes the deepest betrayals came from those you would have defended in your own life. These were not random tragedies. They were part of the fighting. The fire you survived taught you to recognize counterfeit connections, to stop giving access to those who only drain, never roar, and to depend on God more than on human validation. The strongest chosen ones often carry a story of isolation. There were seasons when you could not explain why you felt so alone. Even in a room full of people, you could sense no one really understood the weight you were carrying. Invitations flowed.
We're inside the research center.
Calls stopped.
There are a lot of extremely
People
dangerous
labeled you
landbreakers in
distant,
this building.
cold, or too
Is your
different.
lab safe?
But in the spirit, heaven was pulling you away from noise so that your ears could tune to the voice of God. Solitude became your classroom. Tears became your friends. Many of your battles have not been visible.
We are making our way to the
Outside,
second floor.
you may have
We
smiled,
should follow your
worked,
guide
observed,
right?
and looked fine. Inside, you were fighting waves of fear, anxiety, or sadness that made no logical sense. Attacks on your mind came in cycles. Thoughts of giving up, thoughts of unworthiness, thoughts that no one would care if you disappeared, tried to settle in your soul. These mental storms were not just mood swings. They were slugs designed to shoot down a dangerous soul before it fully awakens. Even in your most moments, something in you refused to die. Finances may have been under siege as well. Money slipped through your hands. Every time you tried to save, an unexpected crisis demanded it. Every time you tried to step forward, someone needed help, the door suddenly closed. The enemy wanted you exhausted and distracted, so you wanted the energy to focus on your spiritual assignment, yet somehow, even when you did not know, made it through. Bills got paid just in time. Help appeared from unexpected places. The fire you survived was not only external, it was internal. You wrestled with questions. Why did God allow this? If I'm chosen, why do I feel so broken? There were nights when you prayed and heard nothing back. Days when the heavens felt silent. You watched others share testimonies of quick breakthroughs while you lived through long seasons of waiting. That waiting was not punishment. It was deep work. God was stretching your capacity, building patience, and teaching you to trust Him beyond your feelings. Notice how, over time, the fire changed you. You see through people faster now. You sense danger earlier. You are less impressed by appearances, more focused on spirit. What used to tempt you easily no longer has the same power. Where you once reacted in emotion, you now pause, discern, and respond with wisdom. This is not random maturity. This is the fruit of your battles. You did not come out of the fire empty-handed. You came out with discernment, clarity, and a spiritual backbone that cannot be bought or faked. Understand this. The intensity of your warfare is proportional to the impact of your calling. The enemy does not waste heavy weapons on harmless targets. The fact that your life has felt like a series of battles is evidence that your existence is dangerous to darkness. Every time you refused to give up, every time you chose forgiveness over bitterness, every time that you were not just chosen, sleep fine.
Incredible.
Same thing. And your spirit screams, this is because you are not built like them. The covenant over your life will not let you rest in places beneath your calling. The strongest chosen ones are directed quickly, because much has been entrusted to them. Even your body may carry sickness, fatigue, mysterious attacks on your health, all appearing at strategic times when you are close to a breakthrough. These moments are designed to slow you down, to make you fear death, to convince you that you are too weak to be used by God. Yet, again and again, recovery came. Strength returned. You rose when you thought you were finished. These resurrections are proof that the hand of God is jealously guarding your timeline. The fire has also purified your desires. The things you pray for now are different from what you prayed for years ago. You used to ask mainly for escape and comfort. Now you find yourself asking for wisdom, clarity, strength, and alignment with God's will. That shift is a mark of maturity. The strongest chosen ones eventually stop begging to be taken out of the fire and start asking to be refined through it. They begin to see suffering not as the end of their story, but as the shaping of their assignment. I want you to notice something else. Hearts flank you. Confused souls come to you from voice. Strangers feel safe, opening up to you. They sense that you understand pain deeply. This is because your battles have carved out space inside you for compassion. Fire you survived, in a way shallowed. Placed it with the ability to love people in their mess without losing your standards. You can speak truth with grace because you know what it is like to be wounded and still loved by God. In all of this, do not romanticize suffering. God does not delight in your pain, and you are called to chase suffering for its own sake. The purpose of the fire was never to destroy you, it was to reveal you. It exposed the weakness that needed healing, the ties that needed cutting, the lies that needed replacing with truth. It stripped you down to the core of who you are in God, so that when He raises you, you will stand on a solid foundation, not on illusions. So when you look at your life and see a long list of battles, do not only see loss, see training, see preparation, see evidence that heaven has been investing heavily in you.
Which way should
You
we
are
go?
not behind.
The
You are
lab is
not
to our right,
disqualified.
but the blight
You
clogged the
are
way.
being tempered like a sword in an unbreakable day of battle. The fire you survived is the very reason you will have the strength, the wisdom, and the authority to walk into the next season of your calling. Chosen one, wipe your eyes, straighten your back, and recognize who you have become through everything you have endured. You are not weak because you feel pain. You are strong because you kept moving while carrying it. Your story is not just a story of survival. It is a prophecy of victory in process. The battles that tried to bury you will become the testimony that sets others free. And this is why your battles were harder than others. Because what is coming out of you will be greater than anything you have walked through. Your mantle, your mission, what the strongest chosen ones are really here to do. Chosen one, you have not survived everything you have lived through just to go back to a ordinary life. There is a reason heaven kept you when others were lost. There is a reason your spirit never fit into the patterns that trap so many. You are not just chosen to endure. You are chosen to carry a mantle and fulfill a mission that stretches beyond your personal story. It is time you understand what you are really here to do. Mantle is not just a title or a gift. It is a spiritual responsibility placed on your shoulders by God. It is the weight of an assignment that must be completed, the role you play in His plans on the earth. Many people want gifts, power, and recognition. Few understand the cost of a mantle, the strongest chosen ones carry mantles that press on their spirit, that do not let them rest in compromise, that call them to higher standards even when no one is watching. Look at your life carefully. What burdens never leave you? What injustice keeps you awake? When pain in others moves you lost. These are clues. The mission of your life is often hidden inside the ache of your heart. If you cannot stand to see broken families, your mantle may be to restore homes and
Veritas has
bloodlines.
graced this
If you
battlefield with its
are
touch.
lost, confused, and spiritually blind, your mantle may be as a guide, a teacher, a prophetic voice calling people back to God. If you cannot ignore corruption in systems, your assignment may involve reforming territories, institutions, or communities.
That's the control
Strongest
panel.
chosen ones
It's
are
just
often
like the
raised
one
as
we saw at the
breakers
gate of the park.
patterns.
Let's take care of the
You were
enemy.
sent into your family line to end cycles that tormented generations before you. Addictions, abuse, perversion, poverty, spiritual blindness. These things have treated your bloodline like home. Your
Like
mantle
Carlos!
gives
What
you the
happened to these
authority to
LBs?
declare.
Wolfguard was right.
It
They
ends
absorb
with
residues
me.
of ether-containing materials.
That is why your life could not follow the easy path.
Don't go too far!
You were
Mr.
lifted into it started before you, and your mission was to close the doors.
Logic yields the none.
But your mantle is not limited to your family. Many of you are called to shape the spiritual climate around you. Wherever you go, things shift. You may not see it fully yet, but atmospheres respond. Your presence brings peace where there was chaos, conviction where there was carelessness, clarity where there was confusion. This is not simply your personality, it is the mantle you carry. The strongest chosen ones are spiritual thermostats, not thermometers.
Okay. I'm okay. Isn't Jonas a pizza place?
Gotta treat myself sometimes.
I'll just eat whatever's left. I don't want a hamburger, no. No. I mean, you could go and eat at Chalmichi's and get carried out after you're done eating. I'm not worried. I'm not that starved. I mean, there's leftover chicken in the fridge. Give Mom whatever she wants. I'll eat whatever's available. No, not.
That stuff will eat its way through your system. Your skin will rot away, and then you'll feel real sick, puke all over the place, and suffer some serious nut butt. Feel that? Ooh! Depth readings are rising. You'll be that. Yeah, that. Oh, and by the way, one by one your fingers will start going.
Whatever. I'm not picky.
Hello? Oh. Aha. You got in. That's quick. Supervisor Perlica! Oh, you're finally here! What took you so long? Oh, Just you guys? Where's Andre?
Self-centered lives. You are not here
He's still at the hub base. Mr. Andre told us that we need to use your machine to seal the rift in the sky. And we must get there quickly.
It'll work out, Jerry.
Andre? He still owes me for that bet. He promised to design the Arse dissemination device. If he'd pulled that off, you'd have super bobtails as your armed escorts. But he's delayed that module for 6 friggin' months. Oh, by the way, who's behind the mask, Supervisor Perlicat?
This is our administrator. We're working as a team to resolve the most pressing issue of Valley 4.
The administrator? Does that mean things are looking ultra bad right now?
restless and frustrated you become. Your spirit knows there is one. Fear and false humility
Medium.
biggest enemies of action.
That's fine.
Fear says, I am not
From the stories I've heard about you, Endman, if something needs you to step in, it must be huge.
nothing special.
Miss Yvonne? I was really expecting someone completely different. What were you doing just now?
Ahem. I was striking fear into those LBs. Had to sound a little more intimidating. I also tried to keep the freakish breakers in the research center. If any of them got out, people outside would be in serious trouble.
But won't those Landbreaker housemates make you uncomfortable?
Well, this turf isn't theirs. I know the park like the back of my hand. Honestly, this place might even be safer than my actual home. I can also control door locks and room access from here. They'll never get into this bunker. My only problem is the blight messes outside. They will be sticking around for a while. Now that my baby bot's here, I believe I have a solution. I've just remotely acquired data from the prototype. The core modules are still intact, but repair work will be extensive and challenging. I've witnessed the power plateau incident and the rift, and they're not too different from the scenarios that Andre and I cooked up. The prototype is indeed our only way to turn things around, but you really made a mess of it. The prototype is essentially a specialized automated arch unit. It is programmed with a special suite of originium arcs that it can cast. Its arcs are designed to trigger an originium energy pulse. The pulse would then cause small rifts in the material universe to structurally disintegrate and collapse completely. Now, do you have any idea how dangerous this process is?
No. You used some really hard words.
I'll translate that for you. Improper use won't solve your rift problem. In fact, you might end up damaging or even destroying the prototype. Are you nuts or what? Seriously, who came up with this crazy idea? If it's the administrator, then... Well, I'm glad that the prototype is all right and managed to help you out. I'll get it fixed. But don't do that again, please. Anyway, this lab is too cramped for carrying out the repairs. We gotta take the prototype to the repair platform at the back gate. And since you're here anyway, I'd appreciate it if you'd be nice enough to clean up my unwanted LB housemates. I was calibrating the power output of the replacement parts when you came in, and I'm almost done.
You seem like someone who works in organized ways. But your room looks completely different.
Looks completely different? I've carefully set up every corner of this room. It's like catching a moment of inspiration during science. It's all about intuition and instinct.
You may rest here. Just don't poke around my stuff. We'll head down once you're ready. Well, you can actually hang around and stretch your legs. But since you said that... Endman, I got a stack of vinyls over there. Pick a nice song for me. Let's see if you can pick out my favorite song. If you hit the mark, you might even make my work productivity skyrocket. I'm betting on you, Endman.
You feed your spirit through music, shows, conversations. What others can watch for entertainment may open doors in you that are hard to close. The strongest chosen are more sensitive by design, so corruption sticks to you quicker. When you feel your peace draining, your discernment foggy.
Wow, your taste is exactly the same as Andre's. He's the one that left that vinyl here.
Pull back.
Andre couldn't stop talking about you, especially when he started going off on his heroic achievements. He kept squawking about how the two of you planned out the AIC factory, blah blah blah, and it seems like he wasn't exaggerating. This music really does fit someone your age. Did you and Andre listen to this together? But it's not the best music for work. Can we switch to something else?
For your heart can stay free. This does not mean you are never back into the same position. This means that you refuse to live change. This cause changes. Carry heavy mantles with you. Just be very careful. Your mind does not have to play the edge of sin. As you it's not become real change. It's very convince you that something contact habits people places. Not delay. Obey. Every time you say yes to conviction, you dislodge. So every time you get you say yes. Spiritual sensation. Because their selective. Must also take it seriously. Exhaustion. Physical temple. Weekend. Spiritual task. Rest. Blessing over the strongest chosen one. If you are still here, it is because your spirit recognizes this word as yours. You have walked through fire, carried hidden burdens, and survived battles that tried to erase you. Yet you're still standing, still seeking, still listening. That alone is proof that the hand of God has been over your life from the beginning. You are not just hearing information. You are standing in a moment of activation. From this day forward,
That one was delivered last week. I didn't even have a chance to listen to it yet. It's pretty nice, but also a little boring.
a bearer
My
of
Tweety
prophecy,
Bombs would
one of
probably
the
switch to
strongest
sleep
among the
mode
chosen.
immediately if they
Your
listened to this.
scars are not shame.
But then again,
They are
this might be
seals
Perlica's kind of
of what
music.
you have overcome.
What type of music does
I know.
Perlica like again?
I speak blessing over
Music
you.
that's just like her,
May your
quiet
mind
and
be
serene.
cleared from
Her
confusion.
playlist is just a couple of the
May
same
you
old
watch
songs.
words,
People
and your
say that the
steps be
Endmen...
guided with divine precision.
The music
May
is
every
certainly something I
to hold
prefer.
you beneath your calling.
It reminds me of the past.
May
See,
clarity,
I'm right,
courage, and
but
holy
this
boldness
music is a
rise in
little
you
slow.
like never before.
Having this as the work BGM is gonna half my work performance.
As if heaven
Let's
had
switch
sent
to
you,
something else.
because it has. Guard your spirit. Honor your
Why don't you search the crate next to the table? Now that would be my special collection.
When doubt whispers, remember this word. When warfare rises, remember who you are. If this has spoken to your soul, share it, rewatch it, and stay connected. The journey of the strongest chosen does not end here. This is only the beginning of you fully walking as who you were always meant to be.
Oh, this is it! Perfect! Oh, this is my absolute favorite. You know me so well, Endman. How did you even guess? I listened to this song while building the baby box. It really brings back the good old memories. Not exactly. Baby Bot is really big. Andre helped a lot in technical verification and validation, as well as final assembly. Nevertheless, I'm completely disappointed by the colors he chose for the coding. He's just like those woosters. Their outdated taste makes their work dull. I can't feel passion in it. Anyway, Tata sounds like a pretty name. I like it.
So,
My progression is faster than expected. You helped a lot, Endman. Thanks for the music. And voila! Job done. Let's go! Just be careful. There are still lamp breakers in the building.
Yvonne, have you been using this room as a storage depot?
Oh, lighted LBs? They turn this place into a dump. Oh, I won't let them get away with this. Make way!
Incoming! Bad news! Good thing I packed this one. commence repairs. May Veritas bless our journey.
Here's the control panel. Come on, let's go. My baby bot! Oh, let me take a look at you. Not too serious. All within expectations. Such a marvelous design, made by me. Andre added plenty of stuff, but the core architecture is doing its job nicely. Overload? Minor hiccup. I got plenty of ways to boost its stability. So, my baby bot, ready to run a performance test of the new components? You seem pretty...
Keep them off Tata and Ivan.
Destroy every one of them.
They're after the prototype! I know. We gotta keep Tata safe. Hey, keep this pink-haired genius safe as well.
Time for another adventure.
Sorry, I can't pause the ongoing diagnostic and repair process, so I can't help you out either. But I called in my mini bomb tail. Incredible move! yourself. Come on, baby bot. Say hello, world. Look at Tata buzzing with energy. It's totally recovered. All right, guys. I guess it's time for you to hit the road. Now, go for it. Seal that ether rift before it gets any bigger.
This place isn't exactly safe right now. Are you sure you won't be coming with us?
I got plenty of work on my hands. All this data is highly valuable and requires immediate analysis. The first large-scale scan of my baby bot. Its effectiveness must be promptly documented. Plus, there are hardly any landbreakers left. The research center is actually a lot safer now. So, play it safe, okay? Don't break my baby bot again.
But you'll be here alone.
Relax, I got it all covered. The lab calls. See you around.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, Fabian Collins here. Do you copy?
Loud and clear. Radio seems to be completely back online for the science park.
Great! How are you doing in your mission?
We've met Ivan.
You gotta
She's
go out,
currently
buddy.
safe. We are now heading towards the Origin load spring. How about you? What happened to the crewmates in the underground area?
They should have arrived at the hub base already. And thank you for taking out most of the landbreakers. Things wouldn't have gone this smoothly otherwise.
We have established a Valley 4 emergency committee. The infrastation is now a formal refuge point in the valley. Refugees and disaster victims from other areas are moving there as we speak. The refugees heading from the park have contacted us. We're heading over to verify the name list.
Wonderful. That means everyone from the park is accounted for and safe, right?
Not yet. It's a mess there right now. Not just the park either. We have a growing list of missing people from various areas.
We'll just keep looking for them.
Yeah.
If you have the time, you might want to check things out at the infrastation. That place really needs some help.
We have an understanding of the situation. Valley 4 has been grievously hit. Disaster relief and evacuating the victims shall be our primary concerns. Endfield Industries will fully commit to the construction of various refuge points.
Thank you so much. I'll notify Nothman right away. He's the provisional monitor at the infrastation.
The UWST seems to be recovering from the disaster. Search and rescue operations are now being carried out. Endman, we should visit the infrastation if we have time. Perhaps we can offer them our assistance.